welcome to Lit Lens. Dive into the book world. I'm your host, Emily Carter, and I'm thrilled to have you join me for today's episode, The Great Gatsby, The Jazz Age, and Lost Dreams. Today we're diving into the captivating world of F. Scott Fitzgerald's The Great Gatsby. We'll explore the shimmering decadence of the Jazz Age, the allure of lost dreams, and the timeless themes that continue to resonate with readers today. So grab a cozy spot and get ready to journey back to the roaring 1920s as we uncover the intrigue and romance of one of literature's most iconic novels. Let's get started. Now, let's delve into F. Scott Fitzgerald and the context of the Jazz Age. Fitzgerald was deeply influenced by the vibrant spirit of the 1920s, a period often referred to as the Jazz Age. It was a time of unprecedented social change, economic prosperity, and cultural dynamism. Fitzgerald's writing perfectly captured the essence of the era, portraying the exuberance and decadence of the Roaring Twenties. His novel, The Great Gatsby, not only scrutinized the hedonistic extravagance of the wealthy, but also reflected the disillusionment and moral ambiguity that permeated society at the time. The Jazz Age was marked by a proliferation of jazz music, which became synonymous with innovation, rebellion, and emotional expression. It was an era characterized by a newfound sense of freedom, as traditional norms and values were challenged, and a sense of liberation swept through American society. Fitzgerald's literary contributions not only encapsulated the essence of the Jazz Age, but also offered poignant insights into the human condition and the pursuit of the American dream amid the backdrop of lavish parties and societal upheaval. In our next segment, we will further explore the impact of Fitzgerald's writing on the cultural landscape of the 1920s and its enduring relevance in today's world. Stay tuned. Now let's take a closer look at some of the key characters in The Great Gatsby: Jay Gatsby, Daisy Buchanan, and Nick Carraway. First up, we have Jay Gatsby. He's the kind of guy who seems to have it all: the parties, the lavish lifestyle, and the mysterious allure that keeps people guessing. But underneath it all, he's a man caught in the grip of his own impossible dreams, relentlessly pursuing the one thing he truly desires. Gatsby is a complex character, and his journey through the Jazz Age is both captivating and tragic. Next, we have Daisy Buchanan, Gatsby's long-lost love and the epitome of the glamorous yet disillusioned social elite of the time. Daisy exudes a certain charming fragility, as well as a profound sense of longing that mirrors the underlying themes of the entire novel. Her relationship with Gatsby and her connection to Nick reveal the deep complexities of her character, making her a central figure in the story. Finally, there's Nick Carraway, the novel's narrator and our window into the world of The Great Gatsby. Nick is the outsider looking in, and his observations provide a critical perspective on the events unfolding around him. As the story progresses, Nick's relationships with both Gatsby and Daisy lead him to confront his own beliefs and values, adding another layer of depth to the narrative. These key characters each bring their own unique motivations and struggles to the story, intertwining their fates in the vivid tapestry of the Jazz Age. Get ready to learn more about the intricate dynamics between Gatsby, Daisy, and Nick as we delve further into their captivating journey. The Great Gatsby brilliantly portrays the themes of ambition and illusion, drawing us into a world where dreams and reality collide. Throughout the story, we witness characters striving for success and fulfillment, often through superficial means. Gatsby himself is the prime example of someone whose ambitious pursuit of wealth and status masks a deeper longing for love and acceptance. His extravagant parties and opulent lifestyle serve as a facade, concealing his true feelings of loneliness and longing for Daisy. The allure of the American dream is also a prominent theme, as characters grasp for the promise of prosperity and upward mobility. Yet, as the story unfolds, we see how this dream can become distorted and disillusioning, leading to a sense of emptiness and unfulfilled desires. The character's relentless pursuit of success and happiness through material wealth ultimately leads to disappointment and tragic consequences. Another aspect of illusion is the way characters present themselves to the world, often adopting false identities or personas to fit into a certain social circle. This facade of glamour and sophistication serves as a mask to obscure their true selves, highlighting the superficiality of their ambitions and desires. The juxtaposition of ambition and illusion in The Great Gatsby prompts us to reflect on the nature of our own aspirations and the potential pitfalls of pursuing success at any cost. It serves as a poignant reminder that true fulfillment and happiness cannot be achieved through superficial means or the relentless pursuit of material wealth. In The Great Gatsby, we see the characters striving for their own versions of the American dream. Gatsby himself embodies the quintessential rags-to-riches narrative, as he pursues wealth and success to win back the love of his life, Daisy. This pursuit of the American dream reflects a central theme of the Jazz Age, the belief that anyone through hard work and determination can achieve prosperity and happiness. However, as the story unfolds, we come to realize that the characters are ultimately chasing an elusive and hollow ideal. Despite Gatsby's opulent parties and lavish lifestyle, he is ultimately unable to win Daisy's heart or find fulfillment in his success. This serves as a poignant commentary on the emptiness of materialism and the fleeting nature of the American dream. Through the lens of The Great Gatsby, we are prompted to reflect on our own pursuits of the American dream and consider the true nature of success and happiness. Is it solely measured by wealth and status, or is there a deeper, more meaningful fulfillment that we should aspire to? Stay tuned as we delve deeper into the themes of The Great Gatsby and the complex, nuanced portrayal of the American dream in the Jazz Age. In F. Scott Fitzgerald's classic novel, The Great Gatsby, symbolism plays a significant role in illuminating the themes and motifs that define Gatsby's world. From the green light at the end of Daisy's dock to the extravagant parties at Gatsby's mansion, every detail serves as a symbol, shedding light on the character's aspirations and the contradictions of the Jazz Age. The green light holds a special significance as a symbol of Gatsby's unattainable dream. It represents both the unreachable nature of the American dream and Gatsby's unwavering hope for a future with Daisy, a future that remains just out of reach. This symbol, situated at the end of a dock and visible from Gatsby's mansion, encapsulates the idea of yearning and the endless pursuit of an idealized version of the past. Gatsby's opulent parties, filled with glitz and glamour, serve as a symbol of the excessive and hedonistic nature of the Jazz Age itself. While the revelry and extravagance create an illusion of grandeur, they also underscore the emptiness and superficiality that permeate Gatsby's world. These parties ultimately function as a facade that conceals the character's inner turmoil and unfulfilled desires. The symbolism in Gatsby's world adds depth and complexity to the narrative, inviting readers to contemplate the disillusionment prevalent in the Jazz Age. As a reflection of the characters' lost dreams and the ephemeral nature of their pursuits, these symbols encapsulate the essence of Gatsby's world and the broader societal disillusionment of the era. Now, let's dive into the critical reception and lasting legacy of The Great Gatsby. F. Scott Fitzgerald's novel initially received mixed reviews upon its release in 1925. Some critics were impressed by Fitzgerald's writing style and his vivid portrayal of the Jazz Age, while others found the characters and themes to be shallow and lacking depth. However, over time, The Great Gatsby has come to be recognized as a defining work of American literature. Its themes of the American dream, wealth, and the disillusionment of the Jazz Age continue to resonate with readers today. The novel has been the subject of numerous adaptations, including film, stage productions, and even video games, demonstrating its enduring impact on popular culture. Fitzgerald's masterful storytelling and his ability to capture the essence of an era have cemented The Great Gatsby's place in literary history. Its exploration of the human condition and the pursuit of happiness in a rapidly changing society ensures that it will continue to be studied and celebrated for generations to come. The Great Gatsby has undoubtedly left a profound impact on readers for generations, and I'm sure many of you, like me, have found ourselves deeply reflecting on the themes and characters within this iconic novel. There's something timeless and relatable about the way F. Scott Fitzgerald captures the essence of the jazz age and the pursuit of the American dream, even if it ultimately leads to disillusionment. Personally, I've often found myself contemplating the character of J. Gatsby and the notion of unattainable dreams. Gatsby's relentless pursuit of wealth and love, his unwavering hope and optimism, is both admirable and tragic. It's a reminder of the thin line between ambition and obsession, between aspiration and self-destruction. And then there's the enigmatic Daisy Buchanan, a symbol of unattainable love and the elusive nature of happiness. Her allure and the way she represents the unreachable ideal is something that resonates with so many of us, stirring up thoughts about the nature of desire and the consequences of longing for the unattainable. The setting of the Roaring Twenties, with its glitz, glamour, and excess, also serves as a backdrop for us to reflect on the nature of societal expectations and the pressures to conform to a certain lifestyle. It's a reminder that the pursuit of wealth and status can lead to a shallow existence devoid of true fulfillment. In many ways, our personal reflections on The Great Gatsby can serve as a mirror to our own aspirations, desires, and the societal influences that shape our lives. It's a timeless tale that continues to offer new insights and resonates with each new generation of readers. All right, let's dive right into the Q&A section with some interesting listener questions about The Great Gatsby and the Jazz Age. Listener 1 asks, what are some defining characteristics of the Jazz Age, and how did they influence the themes in The Great Gatsby? Great question. The Jazz Age, also known as the Roaring Twenties, was a time of unprecedented economic prosperity and cultural dynamism in the United States. It was characterized by a newfound emphasis on leisure and entertainment, particularly in the form of jazz music, dance, and social gatherings. This exuberant and carefree spirit of the era influenced the themes in The Great Gatsby, such as the pursuit of wealth, hedonism, and the disillusionment with the American dream. Listener 2 inquires, how does F. Scott Fitzgerald's writing style contribute to the overall portrayal of the Jazz Age in The Great Gatsby? F. Scott Fitzgerald's writing style in The Great Gatsby is both lyrical and evocative, capturing the lavish opulence and the moral decay of the Jazz Age. Through his vivid descriptions and rich symbolism, Fitzgerald expertly conveys the extravagance and the underlying emptiness of the era. His prose reflects the allure and the ultimately hollow nature of the characters' pursuits, making the novel a poignant commentary on the Jazz Age. Listener 3 wonders, what are some key symbols in The Great Gatsby that represent the grandeur and the disillusionment of the Jazz Age? In The Great Gatsby, several symbols encapsulate the grandeur and the disillusionment of the Jazz Age. The green light at the end of Daisy's dock symbolizes Gatsby's unattainable dreams and the elusive promise of the American dream. The extravagant parties at Gatsby's mansion reflect the excess and artificiality of the era, while the Valley of Ashes represents the moral decay and the consequences of unrestrained pursuit of wealth. Each of these symbols contributes to an intricate portrayal of the Jazz Age and its impact on the characters' lives. I hope that answers your questions, and thank you all for your engaging inquiries about The Great Gatsby and the Jazz Age. As we come to the end of this captivating journey into the Jazz Age and the world of The Great Gatsby, it's clear that F. Scott Fitzgerald's novel continues to resonate with readers today. The themes of opulence, decadence, and disillusionment are as relevant now as they were nearly a century ago. In our next episode, we'll be exploring the impact of The Great Gatsby on popular culture and how its legacy has endured through various adaptations and modern interpretations. From film and television to fashion and music, Gatsby's influence can still be felt throughout our society. So make sure to tune in next time as we delve deeper into the cultural impact of this iconic novel. Until then, keep dreaming big and never be afraid to reach for the green light. Thank you for joining us today, and we can't wait to have you back for the next episode. Goodbye, and stay curious.